Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale. Tyson Fury. It's Floyd Patterson, a man that needs no introduction. One of the best to ever do it in the heavyweight division.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout, all the talking has been. Here we go for round one. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Good counter punching. There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The perfect counter lands. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this. They love this. They are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, but so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The jab doesn't quite connect. And he scores with the counter. Both men step back for just a moment. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight, not yet, not until your senses have come back.
These two were made for each other. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
They exchange punches. Hook's blocked. Beautiful counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Just misses with that uppercut. Punch, counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get
to win this round?
The bell rings and we start the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nice counter shot. Neither fighter willing to slow down. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about fury in that last one. Back at it in round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter shot lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's all offense all the time. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. That counter punch caught him clean. A perfect counter shot. Let's talk about fury in that last round.
Starting to make mistakes and switching.
There's the bell to start round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That jab misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about fury in that last round.
Switched off.
At this point,
You're starting to make mistakes in this.
here we go in the 6th round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Patterson's rocked. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
How about that time counter shot? I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. These punches coming from every angle. Nice counter punch. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching up.
Round 7, here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Catch and shoot. Oh, and Patterson's dazed. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Tried to score with a jab. Catch and shoot. to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. No rest for the weary. Well done with that counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in. And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a counter shot. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Jab just missed with the left hand. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. That uppercut doesn't land. Straight right just misses. Punch, counter punch. Incredible work rate. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart.